Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I am here to get into the latest episode of Love Island before the new episode comes on tonight. Shady Tweets and Nobody Went Home. I want to pull up my notes on the Shady Tweets so I don't forget any of them. Um I feel like they should do this more often. I like the idea of the shady tweets, not necessarily even shady tweets, but just letting the people know in the house what's really going on so they can start to make moves that may be beneficial to them and not maybe make them look like idiots on TV. I don't know. But I enjoyed it. I thought that episode was entertaining. Again, like everyone on Twitter, I'm over Phoebe, over Chad. And last night, nobody went home. And I made sure I got my vote in to make sure somebody would get voted off the island. But nobody went home. We have to wait till tonight. I'm 100% sure. Hey, Davion. I'm 100% sure either Phoebe and Joel are going home or Mackenzie and Chad. Either one I'm good with. Matter of fact, I would be ecstatic if it was both. But we have to wait till tonight to see. I hope no more new people come in this house. When are we wrapping this up? When are we wrapping this up? You haven't missed that many lives, Davion. I can't go live every night after Love Island. Hey Eric. Because Love Island comes on damn near every night of the week. And some days I'm at the gym. Some days I just don't feel like it. I have set scheduled shows. You know, Friday night is Ostella. Sunday night is Kitchen Table Talk that I have to prepare for. So you can usually catch me on Twitter. Now, yesterday I did do my very first Twitter space. It did not go very well. I could be impatient. I don't know what it was, but I started the space up. I sat in there for like 2.5 minutes. Nobody showed up, so I shut it down. I was like, I don't want to sit and talk to myself. YouTube is different. Like if I'm recording a video for YouTube, I can put my stuff out there and upload it, and I know people will eventually watch it. I'm not that comfortable on the Twitter spaces yet, but let's jump right into it. I agree. It's time for people to go, except for Zimmy, Zeta, and Timmy. I agree. Yeah, we're done with people coming in. I hope so. I hope so. Let's start with the shady tweets and work our way to last night. Now, the first tweet was Zeta was too good for Timmy. Like Zeta was riding in first class and Timmy was in coach, something like that. That wasn't too bad. I don't feel like Zeta is too good for Timmy. I feel like what I see now is a true relationship. I do think they will make it outside of the villa, and I wish them well. So that one wasn't too bad. The next one, Jesse is faking his feelings for Deb. Jesse, they say he's not emotionally attracted nor physically attracted to Deb. Until Jesse said what he said last night, I thought it was a lie. But Jesse came out of nowhere. You know, they had a penis making competition, and why? Just why? I think, am I aged out of this show? Davion, I think you're closer to my age. Are we just aged out? Is this a young people show? Because I'm like, why are we making penises? But anyway, Jesse screams out, sometimes I wish I could suck my own penis. And Isaiah and Timmy had to remind him, yo, bro, we on camera. You know we on camera, right? And he was I was just like, oh my. Davion, you said yes, we are aged out, but you love the mess. I love the mess too, but I don't think Jesse wants to be with Deb. I think so. You missed it when Jesse said he wanted to suck his own penis. Well, he said it. He said it clear as day. I don't think Jesse wants to be with Deb. I think Jesse wants to be on TV. Deb is his best bet for being on TV. I don't think Deb wants to be with Jesse, but I think Deb, whatever happened with Kyle, The alleged rumors, whatever, I don't know. But I feel like she would have probably wanted to be with someone like Kyle. But now that we're towards the end of this thing, Deb is just riding it out to see if she wins some money. Y'all took a nap after work. That's why my eyes look a little bit sleepy. I didn't want to touch up my makeup, so forgive me. What's the next shady tweet? Sydney needs to know her worth. She does. They said Naja was playing around with Jeff. She doesn't really want to be with Jeff. Put in the comments what you think about Naja and Jeff. I gave up on Deb and Jesse. They're boring. Deb and Jeff. The only true couple I see is Zeta and Timmy. Everybody else, I'm just rolling my eyes. So yes, I don't like Jesse. I don't like Jesse's hairline. I don't like them braids. Everything about Jesse irks me. But Naja and Jeff, I believe Naja is playing in Jeff's face because Naja wanted to be with Isaiah. When she figured out she couldn't have Isaiah, she was with Jeff. She didn't want to be with Jeff. It was some other guy. Was it Bryce? It was somebody else, but that guy didn't pick Naja. So Naja was like, oh, well, let me stick with Jeff. And then she picked somebody else at Casa Amor. And then after she saw that Jeff didn't run off and pick somebody else, oh, now you in love. Naja ain't no better than Phoebe, if you ask me. Not, she might be this much better than Naja is this much better than Phoebe, if you ask me. I don't think Naja wants to be with Jeff, but I think she riding it out because she sees that Jeff is a popular person on the show. He hasn't been voted in the bottom yet. So let me get in where I fit in. He want me. Let me teach him a couple of Spanish words. Let's be cute for the cameras and see if we can win. I ain't voting for you, girl. I ain't voting for you. But Jeff and Naja is what you called a while ago. I always wanted Jeff and Naja to be together, but Naja always played in his face. And it wasn't until she saw no other option, she really didn't want to be with that Nick guy. But once she saw, oh, he do want to be, oh, I'll be with him now. Like, mm-mm. And then they read Phoebe for wanting everybody at the village. They was like, Phoebe, you like Isaiah, Chad, Chaz, Nehemiah, George, Gordon. Like, Phoebe, you want everybody here. You want everybody with a pulse. So Phoebe, please go home tonight. And Peacock, don't make us wait 3 days after the vote to send somebody home anymore. Phoebe could have been gone. I'm about to read Phoebe in a little bit. Jeff and Naja, I don't see it for them. I don't either. Jeff made it very clear in the beginning he's not here for anything serious. Like, he's not here for anything outside of the villa. And Naja really want Isaiah. Yeah, she's playing in his face. She don't want that man. So the shady tweet of them all was when they told Sydney that Isaiah compared her beauty to Phoebe's, and he said he liked her natural beauty. Now, I don't remember exactly how Isaiah said it. I watched that episode and I remember going, ooh. Put it in the comments or the chat if you remember exactly how Isaiah said it. I think I could be wrong, but I think he says something more of the fact he likes Phoebe's natural beauty, like her natural beauty. I can't tell if it was a comparison, but I remember feeling like maybe you did do a little bit too much to your face, and they're so fucking young. So young. Like, somebody said 21 and 22, and you've already done all of this to your face, Sydney. Lisa Rinna was able to take her lips down. I hope you can too. I think if Sydney can deflate those lips, I feel extra shiny. I could have at least powdered my face, but let's move on. If she could at least deflate those lips, gorgeous. And she's not ugly at all, but it's the puffed lips that I think are too much for Sydney. And the tracks, girl, every week. And it could be something as a black girl. I grew up in the 90s when weave was a little bit taboo. Like, it ain't like now where everybody's slapping a wig and extensions in their hair. If you had a weave, people was like, "Oh, girl, you got a weave," So the worst thing in the world back in the 90s is for your tracks to be showing. Like, oh, you was getting read down at the bus stop, on the bus, in the hallway. People were going to come at you. They called it jonesing if we could see your tracks. So maybe it's just a stigma for me. Like, that's the worst thing in the world is for your tracks to show. And every week, Sydney, I could see them brown tracks with your red hair. And it is distracting to me. Now, Sydney went into full breakdown. She crying. Isaiah, like, I ain't say that. And instead of just apologizing, he got defensive. I can understand that. But I don't even understand the point of the apology because you was going to take his ass back anyway. I mean, last night, for the past 2 nights, Sydney cried in probably 80% of the scenes. And then we finally get to the conversation when you should have cussed his ass out and sent him along his way. All this man had to do was drop one tear and you hugging him. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for apologizing. You don't have to cry. Bitch, yes, he do have to cry. He needs to do something, anything. The way he manipulates you is embarrassing. I understand people like, oh, they're just 21. Oh, they're just 22. They could be my damn kids. My son is 19. But one thing I'm not going to let my son do is let nobody embarrass him and let somebody run up and make a fool out of him time and time and time again. It ain't no age limit to this. You could tell somebody to kiss your ass at 22 if they ain't treating you right. You don't have to put up with bullshit just because you're 22 years old. Now, I ain't going to read it down too bad because I did a lot of shit when I was 21, 22. And just thank God we had no TV shows and camera phones back then. I don't remember how he said it, but it definitely went down. I know that he said it. Isaiah said it, and it was the truth. I mean, damn, Sydney is not cute. Davion, I don't think Sydney is ugly. It's the overinflated lips. Everybody on the show is gorgeous in their own way. And I don't mind people getting whatever kind of surgery they need to get done. But what I think some of you 22-year-olds need is to let your body develop. Let it settle. Wait till about 25 because you all are getting all these plastic surgeries done and you look older than me. The same age as me. And I'm in the 40 group. You all look old when you should have naturally tight skin. Let your beauty rest. I've been watching that Selling Sunset OC today because it came out and I've been watching it while I was working. Old boy's mother, who was on this show, check it out. It looks like a plastic doll head. And when I say doll head, I'm just saying doll as in plastic. Like a plastic head has been placed on her 60-year-old body. It's not a part of this woman's facial features that can move. Her skin is so tight, I don't even think she could blink, and she looks a mess. Eric, if you're watching it, you will see the mother come maybe episode 2 because I only got up to episode 3, and she been in, I think, all 3 episodes. You will see the mother, and you will see what I'm talking about as soon as she flashes on your screen. I need y'all to calm down with the plastic surgery. It's not that deep. It's nothing wrong. I've been blessed with a little bit of melanin, so I don't have all the wrinkles, and I have a chubbier face, so I don't have all the frown lines and stuff. But I also moisturize. Maybe if you all invest in skincare instead of surgery, y'all won't look so plastic when you're 40 years old. But anyway, let's get back to the show we talk the show we talking about. Um After the shady tweets, Phoebe, they had some kind of 80s party. Phoebe decides she wants to be with Chad. And what had fucked me up is why Mackenzie and Joel are sitting on the couch talking about how much they trust their couples, the people they in a couple with, and Chad and Phoebe in the dressing room making out on the damn counter, legs wide open, everything. And I'm like, mm-mm. Now I know production told Mackenzie go on in the dressing room and touch up your makeup so Mackenzie could catch Phoebe and Chad in there kissing, and she caught them walking out, whatever. And that was the end of that episode. Let's move on to last night. So last night opens with Phoebe being Phoebe, talking about, girl, I'm sorry. You know, I kissed your man. It wasn't nothing. I love you, girl. Phoebe, if that's how you love people and that's how you treat your best friends, you're going to be one lonely bitch. Because everybody on this show that you claim you love and that you claim is your best friend, you be all up on a man. And I can't stand women like that. I cannot stand it. Now, you know, Phoebe was talking about she about to go to law school. She got a 4.0 or whatever. You got to be careful what you lie about what you lie about on TV. Because these Twitter people, I'm sure it's probably some young people that ain't got nothing but time and opportunity and space. They be in y'all business. That's public information. As soon as Phoebe said, yeah, I got a 4.0, I'm going to law school, they done pulled up her college transcripts and found out that Phoebe is what they say, a sociology major. She ain't got no pre-law stars on the thing. Now, I don't know if you need a pre-law on your degree or whatever, but most people that go to law school ain't no sociology major. That's one thing I do know. Then they said for Phoebe to talk about she got a 4.0, they pulled up the dean's list for every semester she was in college. And they said in order to be on the dean's list, you have to have a 4.0, a 3.5 to a 4.0. And her ass ain't never been on the dean's list. Not one single time she was in college. So she at least got a 3.49 or less. I said, y'all Twitter people, y'all Twitter investigators, y'all be on it. So Phoebe is lying. And to me, it's nothing even to lie about because, girl, the way you act told me that you ain't want to be no lawyer because I don't know no lawyer that want to be this thought thirsty on TV. Like, if you really want a career in law, you wouldn't be spreading your legs every chance you get just to be in a villa. But everybody want to be famous. Oh, you finally saw her face, Eric. Yes, it's a mess. Calm down on the surgery. It's nothing wrong with aging gracefully. I'm not even mad at a little bit of Botox, but I'm so scary of needles. You ain't about to start sticking me in my face. And whenever I get to the point where I just have wrinkles and I have to show them and I have to show them, that's going to be what it is. But I don't want a plastic face. I'm sorry. I don't. Is Selling Sunset OC good? Because I watched the original. I've watched all the Selling franchises. Like, I guess Selling Sunset is good. Yes. I like Selling Tampa because that's the black people. And Selling OC is good because it's a mixture. It has some black people and I think a Latin people. It's somebody from Europe. Like, it's a mixed cast. It's not all white. It's not all black. It's the same drama. If you like one, you probably like them all. But I like OC right now just because it's fresh people, a different story. Yeah, check it out, Davion. It's real quick, especially if you work from home. Just put it on your cell phone. A real easy watch. Chad is a big ass moron. I don't even look. You said it right there. I don't even know why the girls want him. He's very corny. He's not cute. You could tell he don't have no big penis because he told the truth on his own penis. He didn't even try to lie and create a big penis. And you could tell by the way he danced, he probably can't do that much in the bedroom. So I wouldn't want his ass neither. She is thotting and bopping. I knew Phoebe was like, yes. Eric, get on Twitter if you're not on Twitter. You can't get on TV lying. These Twitter investigators will call you out. I agree. Joel should have chose Courtney. I mean, he chose Phoebe to be friend zoned the next day, right? Because now, last episode, Chad put Mackenzie in the friend zone. Phoebe put Joel in the friend zone, and now Chad and Phoebe are in a. They ain't really in a couple officially on the show, but they want to get to know each other. But y'all should have figured this out earlier because now one of y'all getting ready to go home. And I feel like at this point, let's say Phoebe and Joel go home. Mackenzie, it ain't nobody that wants you. Chad, it definitely ain't nobody there that wants you. So I feel like send both of them home. And then what's next? How do we dwindle down to the winner? Please don't bring no more new people in the island. So I'm about to wrap this up quick and fast because the rest of last night's episode was people planning for Isaiah and Sydney to be in a relationship. He wanted to ask her to be his boyfriend. Zeta, I like you, girl, but I was disappointed. You would never put up with any of this bullshit from Timmy. So I don't know why you sitting up here patting Sydney on the back talking about, girl, if he do something one more time, then that's it. Girl, how many times you want this girl to be embarrassed on TV? And that's supposed to be your friend. Here go Jeff talking about, girl, I wasn't even worried about what he said about the comparing. It wasn't that bad. Jeff, you were the biggest one over there in Casa Amor telling Isaiah to go ahead and get with Phoebe. All the men did. And that's why all of y'all are hypocrites. And that's why Timmy didn't want to get involved. Timmy was like, I don't recall nothing that was said. All of y'all, every man that went to Casa Amor told Isaiah, you be mad at yourself if you ain't take the chance. If you feeling that I would do a turn, you go ahead and bring it back. Everybody there was Team Phoebe until they got back to the villa and they was like, saw how much trouble Isaiah was gonna be in, and it was like, I don't know why he did that shit. And Jeff really changed his tune. See, Jeff was with the bullshit until Naja did the bullshit to him. I'm over it. I don't give a damn about them being boyfriend, girlfriend, because let me tell you one thing, they ain't gonna be boyfriend, girlfriend once this show go off the TV screen. I don't see Isaiah wanting Sydney. I don't think Isaiah wants Sydney right now. And the best tweet I ever tweeted was, y'all people, I know it's two men in the chat. I ain't talking about y'all. But men play in women's face every day, all day for free. Y'all don't think Isaiah playing in Sydney face for money? Y'all sound like some fools. Not y'all too. But the people, I really want to talk to some people that are voting for Sydney and Isaiah, and I want to know why. I feel like if you vote for Sydney and Isaiah, you like to be in toxic bullshit like they're in on TV. If you like Sydney and Isaiah, you probably like to do tit for tat with your man. You like for your man to play a fool out of you and then take you somewhere expensive and your makeup. You like toxic bullshit. Now, it could be that I'm 40. I done been through some toxic bullshit in my life, but I can't stand it right now. And it irks my soul watching it on TV because this man is playing you. And that at the end of the episode, he telling Sydney how much, I love you. I ain't never, even my ex-girlfriend, I ain't never felt for her how I feel about you right now. And the entire time he's talking to Sydney, he's looking over here. I love you. Yeah, I really do love you. I ain't never loved nobody like this. I'm like, you can't even look the woman in her eyes and say you love them. And here goes Sydney. I want to say it back, but I ain't gonna say I love you back right now, bitch, because you don't love him. Y'all playing. Y'all think y'all gonna beat out Zeta and Timmy, but you ain't. And I'm telling y'all right now, Love Island people, Peacock. If Sydney and Isaiah win this shit, I ain't watching it next year because this is the second year in a row somebody done won the competition that should not have. How it goes now, they take out couples and get down to 3 or 4, then everyone meets each other. They gotta meet each other's family. Then they pick a winner. Ooh. Ooh. Now see, a lot is gonna be exposed if Sydney's family with the bullshit too. That means she was raised to be in toxic bullshit. Because I'm telling you, my daughter can't come home with Isaiah and he done played you like a fool on TV, and I done watched the shit all season. I can't wait till the family get together come up. I ain't know that. Y'all know this only really my second season, and I think I quit watching it at the cachet and Cinco went home. Or maybe I just lost interest and came back to figure out the winner. I don't know. I didn't know they got to meet people family though. Interesting. Isaiah dumps her within a month after the show. Davion, I was thinking the same thing because I think to save face, Isaiah gonna stay with Sydney. They gotta go on their little press tour, do their little interviews after the show is over. I said I give them 2 months, but I give them 1 to 2 months dumped. And I'm telling you, CBS, don't bring their asses over on the challenge crying, fussing, and fighting like Cinco and Cachet was. You say faster than that. I think Isaiah is going to save face for the little promotional. They got to go on everybody YouTube channel, do their interviews, do their Us Weekly stuff. They're going to be a cute little couple. Then you could tell Isaiah is a player and that he loves the attention of women, which what 20-year-old wouldn't? Isaiah is very handsome. I ain't gonna take that away from him. He's very handsome. And if he was my son, I'll be telling him to date around too. You ain't gotta be in no serious relationship if you really ain't ready to be serious. Women are gonna be throwing themselves at Isaiah. Every woman that came into this villa, I would say 90% of them wanted Isaiah. So out there in LA or wherever he's from, the women are gonna be throwing themselves at him. Sydney, the best thing you can do is leave his ass on this show because your feelings really getting ready to get hurt. Really getting ready to get hurt. But that's it, y'all. We got the show come on in an hour and a half. I really got to get ready for Big Brother. I want to see how this gameplay go down on Big Brother tonight. I'm disappointed in the week, but it's a game show and I'm just going to ride it out. I'm going to watch it, see what happens. Oh, the challenge comes on tonight. I can't wait to see. This really is my favorite night of TV. We got Big Brother, the challenge. I got to go watch Love Island. So I'm getting ready to go downstairs, make me a salad, wash my makeup off, get real comfortable, put my pajamas on, and enjoy TV. And if y'all don't follow me on Twitter, go ahead and follow Kiss My Cheeks TV because I'm going to be tweeting away, having my life, being shady on Twitter. That's what I do when I watch the TV. But if you're watching this on the repeat, you couldn't catch the live, go ahead and click like this video. If it's your first time with your girl Angie at Kiss My Cheeks TV, go ahead and hit subscribe. There's so much good stuff coming on. Survivor's getting ready to come back. I believe the challenge on MTV is getting ready to come back. We're going to have a lot of content to talk about. Real Housewives of Potomac is getting ready to come back. So go ahead and hit subscribe. Your girl will be here. But I'm probably not going to go live tomorrow night. I have a fantasy football draft, so I'll be spending my time with football. But I'll see y'all Friday night for Ostella. Get your drinks ready. Go ahead and watch the show so we can talk about Big Brother and the challenge on Friday. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.